10 shocking Disney facts. Number 10. Disney Daycare. In 1989, Disney discovered that several daycare centers in Florida had painted Disney characters such as Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and Goofy on their walls. Disney then threatened legal action if the paintings were not removed, as the centers were infringing on their copyright. This shocked many, as the walls had to be painted over to hide the characters that the children loved, just as a principle for Disney, a billion-dollar company. Number 9. Song of the South. In 1946, Disney released a live-action animated musical film named Song of the South. Walt Disney thought the film was a masterpiece, but today it is totally banned, and Disney don't sell the film or anything to do with it. This is because of the racism towards black people in the film. The film is said to sugarcoat slavery, stereotype African Americans, and generally make black characters less intelligent than white characters, according to the NAACP. Cultural historian Jason Spurb described the film as one of Hollywood's most offensive and racist movies. Number 8. Women. Many of Disney's movies have been said to be misogynistic towards women, but it may not just be the films that are discriminative towards women. In 1938, a woman who wished to be an animator for Disney was met with a very unfortunate rejection letter. The letter stated that only young men may be animators for Disney, stating women are unable to do any creative work. There have been more than one case of reported women who were unable to work at Disney simply because of their gender. Number 7. The Little Mermaid. In the original cover of the 1989 Disney film The Little Mermaid, one of the towers of the castle appears to be incredibly phallic. Disney animators are notorious for adding adult jokes and inappropriate messages to their movies, and this film is no exception. In the remastered mid-1990 version, the phallic tower was removed from the castle due to public outcry. The tower wasn't discovered by the public until a year after the film's release, but gained media attention after a Christian radio talk show host reported it. Number 6. Monorail. In June 1966, a 19-year-old boy from California decided to sneak into the Disney theme park. He tried to climb onto the monorail to sneak into the park for free entrance, due to the lax security around the monorail. He was then struck by the train and dragged 40 feet down the track. The security guard was later heard saying that he had to, quote, hose the kid off the underside of the track. Number 5. Communism. Walt Disney was notoriously anti-communist. He frequently made propaganda videos against communism during the Cold War in the 1990s. Walt Disney was also the co-founder of the Motion Picture Alliance for the Preservation of American Ideals, which turned suspected communists into the House of Un-American Activities. Whether you support communism or not, it's hard to agree with its basic human right breach of discriminating people for their beliefs. Number 4. Pirates of the Caribbean. Have you ever been to Disney World? If so, you likely rode the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Along the walls of the ride there are many skulls, however few visitors are aware that one of the skulls belongs to a human. The ride was the last attraction that Walt Disney directly supervised creation of, and he decided to add this incredibly creepy Easter egg. It was later revealed that they did this because the fake skull wasn't realistic enough. Number 3. Haunted Mansion. The staff at the Haunted Mansion attraction in Disney World have to constantly be on the lookout for people leaving ashes of the dead. Many people's last wishes before death are to be scattered in the Disney ride. Despite the risk of being banned from the park forever for doing it, cases are often being reported. It is estimated that this may have occurred up to 100 times, so watch your step next time you visit the Haunted Mansion. Number 2. Matterhorn. The Matterhorn ride in Disney World is infamous for accidents. On May the 15th, 1964, a 15-year-old boy was killed when he stood up in the ride after his restraint was not properly fastened. And on the 3rd of January 1984, a 48-year-old woman was thrown from the ride when it struck an oncoming bobsled. She was thrown from the ride as her seatbelt was not working and died from the injuries. The ride is still operational today, but many avoid it due to the accidents that have occurred on it. Number 1. Sex crimes. At least 35 Disney World employees have been arrested since 2006 for sex crimes involving children. Some were arrested for trying to exploit children who visit the parks, and others for possession of inappropriate photos of children. Disney have fairly recently cracked down on this, seeing as the figure of 35 arrested employees was only recorded since 2006. The figure is likely to be far higher due to the unreported cases and the cases prior to 2006. Thanks for watching. Here are some more videos you might like, and don't forget to subscribe.